So I'm thinking as we step into 2026, I am not interested in doing more. I am interested in doing what fits. So let's talk. In 2026, it is going to be all about intention for me. I am going to be so intentional with how I live, how I get dressed, how I manage my time, and how I protect my energy. And in this video, I'm sharing how I plan to approach it and maybe some tips and tools that you can take away and use for doing the same. Being intentional for me is not about just slowing down for the sake of it. It is about really choosing what deserves my time and my energy and releasing what does not serve my time and my energy. At this stage of our lives, many of us are juggling many of things. We are mothers, we are juggling our careers, we're juggling our families, we are doing transitional things in our lives, our personal growth. So intention becomes like a form of self-care. Honest to God, a form of self-respect. I've learned that a lot of times when we feel stretched or we feel overwhelmed or we feel that we are kind of scattered, that is a lot of times because you have said yes to so many things and many of those things no longer align with you. Now let's talk about the role of personal style and intentional living. Now in 2026, I am definitely going to be intentional about how I show up in my style, because I am very the chic minimalist. I say this all the time, and I actually plan to do, and I said this in the last video, and I did not want to commit, but I am committing, I believe, look, no, I'm committing seriously to doing a no buy January, because I really want to be intentional about getting clear on what I have and styling what I have in a way that is intentional and feels so like me. That will require me to see that I don't need to add more. Like, that is the goal. And if I do need to add more, it will be intentional additions. It will not just be random buys because this is cute or because I think I need to have it or because it's trendy. Nah. So that is kind of my first thoughts surrounding how I plan to be intentional with my style. But I'm going to really determine the wardrobe that is going to reflect me 100%. And I believe I'm a lot of the way there. I'm not all the way there yet, but I am a lot of the way there. And so I want my clothes to just be sparkle. And they don't need to be doing the most, but they need to reflect me. And that is what I would hope your style says about you and how you want to show up in 2026. Getting dressed becomes easier when you have clarity and you are dressing intentionally. In 2026, I am choosing a wardrobe that reflects me. I am wearing outfits that support my lifestyle, my body, my energy, and who I am currently. Not trends, no pressure, no judgment. I'm dressing because it's me. This is what I like. This is what I want to wear. This is how I want to show up. This is comfortable for me. This is comfortable to me. This looks good to me. Nothing else and nobody else matters when it comes to my style and how I dress and how I want to show up. The goal and the point is your style should support your life, not make it more complicated. Hence the easy outfit edit. We are taking the work out of getting dressed because we are creating signature styles, signature looks, and signature pieces. We are aligned and we have pieces that are aligned with who we are and how we want to show up. So let's talk creating more ease in our everyday lives, okay? I'm not saying we are not striving. Ease does not mean we're stopping the striving. Ease means we are just not forcing it. That for me is going to look like, I don't know, simplifying my routines, being a little bit more selective with my commitments and my time, and giving myself permission to reset without feeling guilty. If I want to chill, if I want to not be bothered, if I want to not go to this thing, this event, this whatever, if I don't want to be bothered, I can say no. And I'm not gonna feel guilty about that. My peace, my energy, all of that means more to me. I respect that more than anything. I want to protect that and I want to be intentional with that more than anything. So that's what it's gonna look like. Small shifts create big change. And I know everybody knows this. It is the small things that we do every day that create the habits and create who we become. it's like planning outfits ahead. We talk about this. This is about taking your outfit selfies or creating a lookbook so that you got what you need. I don't even got to think about it. I could just go to a picture right now and find an outfit and I'm in there. Like, it's going to be about creating those morning rituals that make you feel so good, filled with joy, make you feel like you're having your slow mornings, and that is just intentional and it's thoughtful for you. Like, that is what it's going to look like. It is going to be simply saying no when it doesn't feel right, and that is okay. That is what creating more ease is going to look like for me. And if that's going to be the case for you, that's what you should do. Let's talk about redefining success, because that's going to be another thing that I do or try to be very intentional about in 2026. Redefining what I think success means for me. And it is going to look different for everybody. And that is, it's supposed to, because we are all different people. For me, I have a few things that I'm working and planning and preparing for. So I need to identify what are going to be the criteria for success surrounding those things. And it may be, now it looks like peace, right? Do I have peace in doing this thing? Do I have joy in doing this thing? Am I consistent in doing this thing? Am I confident in doing this thing? And I want it to be a life that feels good on the inside, not just impressive on the outside. I want to be intentional about how I build my business and how it feels for me and looks for me, and how I'm putting the energy and the time into it, how that's going to go out to the world, to you, to whoever is watching, listening, reading. I want it to feel good for me. And so if it feels good for me, that is what's going to define the success. This feels good for me. This feels right for me. This feels like I am adding value to people's lives, because these are tips and pointers and things that they're using. I'm getting comments and it's being validated that, oh my God, this helped. Oh my God, I saw you style this way and I love it. I tried it and it's now my new favorite. Like, oh wow, I love this outfit that you put on, or like, you're just so stylish. Like, all of those things, that validates that I'm adding value, and that makes me feel good. And so if it feels good to me, that is successful. That equals success. I don't have to be making $1 billion from this venture. Like, it is successful because it is touching people's lives. It is helping people. It is serving people. It is enabling my ladies to have the autonomy and the authority over their style, their peace, their energy, the way they show up. And I love that. I love that for us. It is about defining success on your own terms. And so whatever that looks, feels, and means for you, that is what you should do. And that is how you should do it in 2026. I talked about this in the last video if you did not see it. And the whole focal point of this video and that one, and this is just kind of like a follow-on, is we want to talk about living intentionally in the next year. 2026, we claiming this, girl, it's about to be big. It is going to be big for all of us. We are showing up authentically ourselves, in love with ourselves, in love with our styles, and walking in the confidence and the authority of who we are. And I am so excited for us, because that is amazing. And in order to do that, we have to be very, very intentional. Have to be very, very intentional. And I talk about, if you're not sure where to start with living intentional going into the next year, you have to ask yourself, what feels heavy right now? And if it feels heavy, let it go, sis. Okay? Readjust, reassess, however, whatever it may need to be let go. Okay? What feels aligned? If it feels aligned, lean into it, pour into it, walk in it, claim it, could be consistent with it, like all the things. What do you want more of this year? Is it more ease? Is it more peace? Is it more clarity? Is it more confidence? Is it more connection? You don't have to overhaul your entire life, okay? That's not what I'm saying do. But you do have to choose and start with intention. Whatever that may be that you choose, you have to do it with intention. And I'm so happy that I am learning this more and more as I get older in life. And being intentional is, I don't know, it is the cornerstone of just you. It really is. It reflects. And sometimes I'm going to tell you, when you see intention, and I'm gonna give you an example of what I have seen intention to look like and how I have related with it. And this is just the easiest, simplest example. When I see someone gift someone something, let's say it was a picture of a memorable moment that they shared. When I see that, my heart gets so full, and that I have seen that. Let's say that's an example that I have seen. My heart got so full, and I'm like, that was so intentional. That was so thoughtful. The goal of that was to evoke an emotion that says, I care about you, I love you, I shared this moment with you, and I wanted to capture it and share with you over and over and over because you have it in the picture now. Like, for me, like, even talking about that, that is so thoughtful and so intentional. And like I said, it's the smallest example, but that is how intention should feel and should come across when people see it, especially if that is what you are exuding: intentional style, intentional living, intentional energy. I want everything about me and everything about how I show up in my relationships, in life, in business, and all of that to be aligned one, and to be very, very intentional. That is the goal. And I am claiming that for 2026, speaking it into existence. We manifesting that, sis, okay? So I'm gonna wrap it up and say that 2026 is not going to be about becoming someone new. I am not saying that at all. I'm not saying you need to overhaul your life and become someone new. That is not what it is. It is about coming home to yourself, okay? That is what it is about. It is about recognizing who you have always been, who you are at the core of you, and walking and showing up and living with intention as her. That's the goal. That is what it's about. So if this video resonated with you, sis, don't forget to like and subscribe and share the video with other ladies that you think would enjoy this type of content and enjoy this channel. I'm hoping that we grow together, that we make space for each other, and that this becomes a community where we love, we grow, we lift each other up, and we have a good time. And I want you to drop me a comment and let me know if you are in alignment with intentional living in 2026. Drop me a comment and say yes ma'am or intentional, whatever you want to leave. Let me know that we are in alignment and that we have touched and agreed and that we are claiming intentional living, success, and clarity and confidence in 2026. So here's to us. Here's to 2026 being big, 2026 being all that we can imagine, 2026 being the year that all we have manifested comes to fruition. And here's to living beautifully and intentionally and with ease. Cheers, ladies, and Happy New Year! Well, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Till next time. Bye.